What is up guys, iOS Help here. Welcome back to the channel, and today Apple has finally released iOS 14 Developer Beta 5. And I don't know about you, but I was so anxious to get this beta because Beta 4 was just plagued with a bunch of bugs. And that is to be expected, of course. This is beta software, but still, it's 2 weeks later after releasing Beta 4, which means Apple is still in a 2 weeks release cycle for new betas, and hopefully that will change soon within the upcoming beta. We'll have to wait and see for that. But this one is available for developers as of right now, today the 18th. Maybe later today or at the latest tomorrow the 19th, public beta testers will get this update as well. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to know more, because I always tweet that out as well. Now, of course, Apple is also updating all their platforms today. iOS 14 Beta 5 is out. iPadOS 14 Beta 5 is out, available as well. watchOS 7 Beta 5 and tvOS Beta 5 is available for developers today as well. This is a big one. This one is over a gig. Every device that I've updated from Beta 3 or Beta 4 to Beta 5 has been over a gig. So yeah, there's a lot happening here, a lot of improvements hopefully under the hood. I can already tell the beta feels a lot more stable than Beta 4, with only using about 2.5 hours as of the filming of this video. But before we get to some of the changes on the latest beta, I also want to talk about a big move that Apple made today, announcing the new Apple Music Radio 1 station, which is rebranding Beats 1 to Apple Music 1. And they also added 2 additional radio stations as well. One is the Apple Music radio station, which is overriding the Beats 1 radio station, or taking over, rebranding here. Then we have hits, which are 90s and 80s music, and then we have a country for Apple Music. So Apple is rebranding and adding radio stations here to Apple Music, maybe trying to fade Beats out completely. We'll have to wait and see for that, but that's a really interesting move there by Apple. Anyway, let's get back to iOS 14 Developer Beta 5. So let's go to General here and About. Let me show you the latest build number for those interested. 18A5351D, and that's going to be the latest build number for Beta 5. So let's start with some of the bug fixes. First up, in Beta 4, there was this really annoying bug that if you went to share something on social media, the keyboard would disappear within a few seconds of starting to type. That is not the case here in Beta 5, as I've been using the software, as I mentioned, for about 2 hours now. Luckily, this is no longer an issue. This was so annoying. So if you were having that issue, that has now been corrected with Beta 5. Now, there's also some minor changes. Now, I think Apple is just polishing up the software. Again, there's a large size of a download for this beta. But for example, if we go here to display and brightness, we go to view. This one is running Beta 4. Take a look at the view here in Beta 4, and you'll see that there was one missing. Now both are there. So Apple is pretty much polishing up the software, making it stable, and hopefully that will be the case from here on out, and hopefully the battery will improve as well. But you can expect my 24 hours and also my weekly follow-up where I talk about performance and battery. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Now, also, app crashing has been fixed. Call of Duty games that were crashing, a lot of you guys were reporting on that one. Yes, that one has been addressed. Some of the banking applications that were crashing, no longer crashing for me, so happy to report that as well. Let's get to some of the minor details and changes of the software itself. There's some new rearranging of widgets and new widgets added here. So let's go over some of those here quickly. Let me show you some of the latest changes within the widgets. For example, the clocks widget now has been rearranged. The first one that you get now is city instead of world clocks. World clocks will now be at the far end here on Beta 4. As you can see there, now it's at the beginning in Beta 5. Some minor change there within the widgets. There's also a new one here for the news application. So right here, or the news widget, I should say. The news widget now has an extra one. So which one is it? There it is. This one here is the new one for the widgets. It's now 6 instead of 5. There's also some minor changes within the home screen. Take a look there at the bottom where you go to edit pages or hide pages from the view. This viewfinder here now is a lot larger. So if we go back to the home screen here, you see that at the bottom here, this is a lot larger than this one here. So bolder, a lot nicer to look at. Now, one thing I noticed within Control Center, which was kind of weird, the home section right there, you see there's some blank icons within Control Center that were not there before for me in Beta 4. Let me know if you encounter this one here. I do have the HomePods and the Apple TV set up, but have some blank icons there where the TV should be. But there you guys have it. Now, minor changes. This one's not related to Beta 4 or Beta 5 for iOS 14 at all, but the test flight application icon has been updated by Apple. And could this mean that Apple will be updating more of their icons and making some changes before the official final release for iOS 14? I'm hoping so. Now, another details that I wanted to share with you guys quickly, something that I did not share with you guys from beta 4 is that you can now dismiss calls directly from the lock screen, swipe them up without having to actually, decline the call. So you can swipe it away, and this will actually just ignore the call. And again, this is available in beta 4 as well. It's just something that I wanted to cover that I never really got the chance around to do so. Overall, the beta so far feels pretty stable. Everything that Apple is doing, hopefully, in this beta feels pretty polished. All the bugs that were there before, I can tell, are not there already. And just by using the software, I can tell a lot went into the software in terms of stability and performance. And we'll get some more information about that in the long run. As I mentioned, make sure you stay tuned for my 24 to 48 hour follow-up video where I share additional features and changes and more details about the software and any bugs that I come across. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.